Great day, Royals! My name is Empress Lazuli and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly Divine Feminine session, and this is actually for whatever time. It's a universal reading. So whenever you're looking at this video is when it is meant to reach you. So it can forecast some great things for you that are upcoming for this week. So stay tuned to see if it resonates with you. This message is universal and it's timeless. So whenever you're coming across this reading, it will be your weekly session for the Divine Feminine. And as I said in previous videos, the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine videos are really for the collective, both male and female, because we have both energies residing within us. However, if one resonates more than the other, then definitely I suggest to take what resonates most with you and what you're going through at this time. So let's go ahead and pull a magical number for you to kind of speak about your energy now, and we'll get right into your reading. Alright, so how is the Divine Feminine feeling this week? What is the number to represent the energy going into this week for the Divine Feminine, please, and unconditional love? You got the number 8. Alright, let's see, what does 8? Deliverance, forgiveness or comfort, given or received, renewal and healing. Okay, so you may be in a space right now where you just want to be either delivered from a situation, or you could be wanting to deliver someone else from a situation. So deliverance, as it said on both scales. Deliverance, sorry, I didn't want to confuse it, that's why I said it slower, but delivering yourself from a certain situation or delivering someone else, okay? Because as it said here, forgiveness or comfort, given or received. Okay, so you're helping someone else to be delivered from a process. I'm not sure. I just got a download of someone that may be in the medical field. Maybe you work specifically with mothers and babies and delivering babies. Maybe you just got your license to be able to deliver babies. Congratulations to anyone that resonates with. That just came in my mind. So I'm sharing it. But deliverance with the number 8, okay? You're wanting to be delivered from something potentially if you haven't experienced that deliverance, that feeling of actually being completely delivered from a situation yet, okay? So that could speak for some of us Divine Feminines that are still wanting to be delivered from a situation and have yet to kind of feel that complete sense of deliverance, okay? Can we please clarify this 8? Any additional information that we can get, please, in unconditional love? 3 cards popped out, and I'll just take them quickly and then we'll move on. I'm taking a bit more time on this weekly because for the monthly I went a bit quick. So I feel like you're wanting this deliverance first off because you want peace. 1000, the number 1000 has to do with peace, serenity, good administration, discipline, traditionalism. So this could be the route that you're taking in order to deliver yourself. You may be at more of a peaceful disposition with yourself in order to deliver yourself from a certain situation that maybe had you on the opposite spectrum and not feeling peaceful, feeling more turbulent internally especially, okay? With the number 12 coming out as well, this number represents idealism, okay? So it says spiritual evolution, search for harmony, friendship, and solidarity. Exactly. So you want to be delivered from a current situation that you're in. You're helping to deliver other people from a certain situation that they're in a peaceful way, because you have come to this spiritual evolution in your own life. And you are wanting to share that, but I feel specifically in a peaceful way. You're not wanting to change anyone that doesn't want to be changed. You're just, in a sense, sharing that information with other people to help them to deliver themselves or to be part of that delivering process. And we have the number 20. All right, so this number represents news, changes at home or in profession, move or vacation. So as I said, congratulations to whoever this resonates with. If you were just, I'm not sure, I'm trying to think of the name. If you remember, please drop it in the comments below. But what's the name of the medical position where you're able to deliver babies? Like, I know it's a specific type of doctor. So congratulations to anyone that got that, because it's saying a specific change at your job, news specifically with the number 20. So we have deliverance at the top with peace, news, and idealism. Peace, idealism, and news. You're wanting to make a shift. You want to be delivered. That's the center of it. But I just feel that you're not trying to do it in an overt way. And we're about to dive deeper. I'm getting a sense like you want to be delivered from something, but you don't. Maybe there's news that's coming in that will help you to be delivered from a situation. But let's dive in. Let's get some tea on the situation. We're going to do a new spread. I actually have a new spread that I'm debuting today as well. That's why I took a little bit more time on the intro. Try and help anyone out with those numbers. And if you see any of those numbers this week, then that should be complete confirmation to you to say that you're on the right track. So definitely just take a mental snapshot of those numbers that we got here for Divine Feminine for this week, and definitely see if those numbers appear this week for you as you're being delivered and as you're being peaceful towards others and practicing better idealism because of this spiritual evolution, and also the news that may be coming to you or that you might be sharing with others. And I apologize if you just saw my nails, but 2 of them broke. That's why I'm going to use this hand. Right? Getting them done tomorrow. Alright, so let's do a pyramid spread for the Divine Feminine for this week, please, and unconditional love. Pyramid spread for the Divine Feminine. Let's see what there is to tell the Divine Feminine, the collective, this week. Pyramid spread and unconditional love from the highest selves. Spread for the Divine Feminine, unconditional love. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would definitely say to subscribe. And don't forget to turn your notifications on, just so that you can continue to see all of the content. I do not only do readings, I also conduct informative videos as well. So it's not something where you'll literally just be bombarded with, divine sessions. You'll also have a lot of informative videos as well. So the chakra series, I'll try and plug that up as well, up here. But, wow, that flipped out. All right, all of our cards came out. Wow, okay, so right off the bat, you did have the 3 of Staffs here at the bottom of the deck before I even started shuffling. And now that all of the cards are actually out for your pyramid spread, Divine Feminine, this card is still, as you can see, at the bottom of your deck. So some of you this week may really be experiencing that true deliverance, like it was saying before in your magic number oracles, and the fact that you have been waiting on something to come in. You've been waiting to see the effects or to have news come in from a certain circumstance that you may have been peaceful towards and that you're looking now to be delivered from. Okay, so just keep that in mind as we go through your reading as well. That was just at the bottom of the deck. I had to share it since I was shown before and after shuffling that that's the same card. Okay, alright, and right here for everything as it is now, it's the 5 of coins. So because you haven't seen that complete deliverance yet, I feel for some of you, or most of you, if that's where everything is as it is now, you're working hard, but you're just not, you might still feel a little bit left out in the cold. The 5 of coins to me also speaks of knowing where you can turn when you are in the cold. You know, a lot of times when we have no one else to turn to, and we have nothing else, when we hear those success stories in life, those are the people that end up turning to, you know, some form of higher spirituality within themselves. So that speaks right along with the numbers that you got as well, preceding this actual spread, to speak about idealism, spiritual evolution. So you could be in a position right now where you may be feeling left out in the cold and out of control in a sense, but you're also, because you were put out in the cold, that has allowed you to tap into a higher spiritual stance, and in a sense have that spiritual evolution that it was speaking about, because you're working towards it. You're looking in a balanced way towards the foundation that you would like to build now, because that is a coins card. So whereas now you're feeling still out in the cold when it comes to, you know, actually seeing the real news that you would like to see come in, you are still working towards it, which is wonderful to see, Divine Feminine. Okay, for all of the experiences that you left in the past, it's literally the Page of Staffs. So as I said, you've already started to go after what you want to go after. You've already kind of had that drive and passion to start out with whatever, whether it has to do with business. Can we please clarify the Page of Staffs? Whether it is pertaining to business or just going after anything that, you know, you love. Could be a hobby that you love to do, could be, as I was saying, a new career. You've already begun that journey of going towards it. You could have already, you know, had news about going towards that, but you might still be, oh wow. Okay, so to clarify the Page of Staffs, we just had the Devil pop out. So maybe for all of the experiences that you left in the past, it's something that you went towards that maybe you experienced some toxicity from it. Capricorn is here in this in the Devil card actually. So it could speak of you really going after that foundation or going away from that toxic situation to start over. Let's see, Page of Cups. So someone could have received some kind of offer that may have been a little bit immature, or have more of a youthful energy to it, as it regards to your emotions. You may have gone away from that and started new with the Page of Staffs. You could have said, you know what, I'm going to instead charge forward alone, and without this offer. It's like you're the fish and the person came to you and they're like, you know, please take me back, is what I heard in my head. And then you're like tired in the cup, like, just drop me in the water, please. You know, so you could be charging forward. All that you've left in the past is actually beginning a journey of your own by yourself. And wow, look at this. I'm shuffling every time, and this Three of Staffs will not leave the bottom of the deck, and I shuffle all of the lot of the cards. So you really are, your main focus right now, Divine Feminine, for this week is really seeing your ships come in, really experiencing that true deliverance in the way that you want. And I love how you're keeping that in your sights. I love how you're keeping that at the forefront, okay? Having peace when it comes to it. You know, being idealistic as well with the spiritual evolution that you've experienced. And then potentially sharing that news with other people, or just removing yourself and, you know, making a better home for yourself, or vacationing to experience even more of a spiritual evolution in order to assist with the deliverance that you're going through at this time, or that you're wishing to see at this time. Okay, so all that's in the past, all the past experiences that you've left is you going after. And so now, exactly, your attitude towards the future is having new passion and more new drive, you know, going after things. And look at this card, you're holding the staff up, and all of I'm so annoyed with my nails right now. This is all like high frequency, okay? So to me, at least, this is how I read. Every reader is different. But this to me is a high frequency. So for me, for you to have the staff up here with all of the frequency, that ties in so well with what I was just saying, with this spiritual evolution. You looking higher into the situation and wanting to be passionate about driving forward, using that fire energy, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they basically represent the staffs or the wands suit, okay? So you're going after something new. I want to clarify that as well. 15 minutes in. Let's clarify the Ace of Staffs, please. Beautiful. All you need is yourself as well. Yeah, you left behind a situation where you were torn, you didn't know, or you were just mentally anguishing yourself, and you were fighting between making a decision. Maybe you were temporarily happy after you had this mental anguish, or there was a third party situation, and that's why you were so mentally anguished, because there could have been a situation that, had, another person involved. This could be in a good way or a bad way, okay? But I'm feeling, for most of you, it's in a sense that it's like you had mental anguish over a situation that was like a third party situation. And third party situations do not always have to be another person. They could always just be that, there's a third party type of energy that is around. So one of the people in that two party situation could be focused more on work or more on something else that's not just the two of you, okay? They could be focusing more on themselves. A third party could be an energy inside of themselves that they haven't completely handled. The third party could be a mother-in-law that doesn't, like you, and that, they're like a mama's boy, it could be any of those situations. But you basically had to make a decision. You were torn in the past, but you made a decision to move forward, and now you're passionately going after what you want to do, which is beautiful, divine feminines. All right, so the reason why you moved away, exactly as I said, you were making a decision, and this decision that was going on in your mind was very closely associated to your sense of foundation and stability. Okay, so this could have been an invitation that you received, that allowed you to move away from the situation. This could have been news that you received that kind of set you off balance, or that kind of confirmed what direction you need to go in to attain better balance. Yeah, we have the Hermit pop out. So you may have isolated yourself to heal from some kind of news that you heard. Can you clarify the Two of Coins, please? Yeah, to be more stable. What did I just say? You isolated yourself to heal from a certain situation because of some news that you heard, or just you wanting to come to a better balance in your foundation. So you decided to isolate yourself to heal. And I feel strongly for a lot of you, sorry, I'm just making sure there's no lipstick. I feel strongly for most of you that through through having this invitation, or having to balance or think about balancing your foundation and becoming more stable, you went into that isolative position to heal. And by healing, you came to a spiritual revolution and evolution, okay, within yourself. Which is now why you're like, now that I have this new way of thinking, I'm going after what I truly want to do. And that's my attitude. That's my mood forever right now. Okay? Listen to Beyonce Mood Forever. That just came in my mind. So some of you listen to that. That will help you to keep pushing forward this week. Alright? But all that you moved away from was basically not feeling like you had a balance in your stability. Whenever we're standing, we don't want to be standing on shaky ground, or that is going to cause a reaction out of us, okay? Which is not peaceful, okay? What could happen in the immediate future? Yeah, you move away. Six of Swords. You decide to move forward and charge forward as you have. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. So with the Six of Swords being in this placement for what could happen in the immediate future, for those of you that have already taken Divine Feminine, that step in moving forward, as this Ace of Staffs has said, you know, for those of you who have already taken a step, because let's break it down. This is what's going to happen over the week. This is the energy that is predominant for the week to come for you. So different people can be in different stages. Some of us may have already taken that step forward. Others of us are going to take that step forward this week, right? Okay. So right here where it says what could happen in the immediate future, some of you that have already taken that step may be moving and taking some people with you. Okay? So kind of moving a step up. So it's like, now that I'm moving towards what I need to do, I realize that I need to, with that number 20 that came out of the magic number, give some news of a vacation or a move that I'm taking. So maybe some of you guys are going on vacation, that are now going over this new passionate future for yourself. Okay? For those of you that have not moved away from this feeling of being out in the cold, okay? This week says that what can happen in the immediate future for you is that you decide to move away from the situation. You start thinking so much, and you get out of your head, and you take that mental process that you've been putting and holding yourself, allowing it to hold you back, and you allow it to assist you in moving forward, which is a great way to use that mental space. Okay, as a Gemini rising, I'm so familiar with thinking a lot, and I also have an Aquarius moon, and also have a Mars in Gemini. Okay, so the way I take action is very mentally, you know, it starts mentally. All right, and the outcome here is the King of Cups. Let's clarify the King of Cups. Get one more, please. Let's clarify the King of Cups, please. And we're at 21 minutes. Yeah. So Divine Feminine is the outcome for you this week. I'm seeing is that with the King of Cups in this position, if you're a female, this could be that you are keep feeling like someone's going to move, or someone's like crossing water. Like there's too much, like there's water in literally every card that I pulled, and there's not water in every card on the deck. You see these two cards here? They're both speaking of, oh man, my nails. I apologize. I really apologize. All right, so don't judge me. With all of this water here, and every single card, if I pick it up on the spread, every card has water, whether it's a river, stream, or an ocean. There's some body of water on every card, basically. So for the outcome, if you're a female, I feel that you're transitioning and you're working hard and you're coming into that balance for yourself. The King of Cups is very balanced because not only does he have that masculine energy and being a king and being able to be stable and rule in that masculine aspect, but with the cups are the emotions. The emotions are predominantly ruled by the sacral chakra, specifically our ego, right? That's the part of the emotions that I associate the cup speaking of. Mainly the ego, but also, you know, our heart chakra. But our sacral chakra is the second largest, and it's female. It's a feminine type energy, okay? Our emotion. So this speaks of him wanting to be, him being more stable and balanced in both of those energies. All royal cards do, but I feel like for the King of Cups to come out in the Divine Feminine reading, this could mean that for my ladies, you all are coming into a better balance, not only with your own emotions, but your own masculine emotions as well. So, and how you take action towards the future, which is beautiful. All right, we also had the 7 of Coins and the 7 of Swords to confirm. 7 is a very spiritual number. So for it to be the coins and the swords, which you've had a lot throughout this reading today, it speaks about you really coming out of your head and using that mental anguish, using any of that mental process that could have been keeping you back from becoming delivered, right? And you're using that same mental process and being more organized about it. You're organizing your thoughts, putting all of those mental ducks in a row, okay? Because you're having positive feelings about your future. Whenever I see this card, it's talking about a transformation that you're having in your thoughts. The scarab beetle at his feet. You're having a transformation and a rebirth in the way that you view your stability, okay? And material things as well. I feel like I want to get one more card. One more card to please clarify the King of Coins. 7 of Coins popped out again. So it's a spiritual thing as well. With both of them being 7s, 7 is very closely linked to spirituality. And you did get idealism as one of the number cards as well with the 12. So I feel that you're really focusing on elevating yourself. You're really wanting to come to a spiritual, like you're wanting to be delivered. That's really like the best way to that's the perfect word. That was a perfect number, the 8. Okay? Because 8 also represents stability. Okay? So you're wanting to be strong and delivered. And what's at the bottom of the deck right now? Look. The Emperor is right here at the bottom of the deck. Okay? And the Emperor is a 4. So you're wanting to double down. Okay? You're wanting to double down on everything that you've been going after because you deserve it. Okay? And you do. You've been working very hard. You had the 8 of Coins pop out. No wonder you're tired of being in the cold. You want to be delivered because you're like, I've been putting in the work. I've actually been putting in the work. And you're going to see the fruits of your labor. Do not worry. You're going to come into that balance. The King of Cups, I feel like you're also going to meet someone, if you haven't already, you know, with the outcome being that you're delivered, and that you're going to realize that there's either someone that's already been around that is your King of Cups, that is balanced stably and is of that royal caliber that you deserve. Okay, and this is also yourselves, Divine Feminine, coming into that better balance with yourself. I strongly feel that it's both. If both resonate for you, then I feel that it is that. Okay, but both someone outside of you and internally come into that balance. Okay, but it could definitely be someone that you meet that you feel more stable with, and that helps you to feel like you're like help you to put in more hard work and diligence as it comes to your mental space. Okay, they're a help in that aspect. All right, we're at 27 minutes. This is what I get for taking my time this week, right? And we're just going to get the some advice from the Walk Your Light Oracle deck. I love the imagery on these cards. Can we get any messages for the Divine Feminine for this week, please? Any messages for the Divine Feminine for this week, please? The initiation. Wow, that is so fitting for what we've been saying this entire time. Sometimes when we want to be delivered from something is not when we actually are going to be delivered. Sometimes we need to go through that dark phase where we're not sure what is going to happen, and that is where the universe and God are testing us to see how bad we want it, right? Like, you can be out in the woods and want to be delivered so bad. Like, you're in the 5 of Coins. You're like, I feel out of control. I feel in the cold. I want to be delivered from this situation that I have. I want news. I want, you know, someone to come in and save me and tell me I've won a vacation. You know, I'm going through this spiritual evolution as well. Like, how am I not being delivered right now? And the universe is like, because you're going through initiation. Look at this card. It's completely dark. And then right there, the opening at the end is where you're coming out. Okay, so you might still feel that 5 of Coins energy. For some of you, as I said before, where you're like, you're feeling out in the cold. You feel like it's only you and nature, you and the universe, you and God, you and the snakes. Right, you see the snakes on here? You and the fake people. You want to be delivered from that. You don't want to be in that environment anymore. With the news card, you want to move, have a vacation, have changes in your home. But this is also encouraging you to play. The process is really a great part to be. The process is a really great place to be, okay? Because this speaks of who you really are, okay? And how you're really going to acquire the knowledge. If everything just came easily, then you wouldn't need to look back and be grateful for anything. Okay, so please definitely don't forget to play during this, time in your life. It says share your voice and warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Is there something that you still need to accomplish in order for you to completely feel for yourself that you're delivered? So the universe could have given you everything, but it's like, have you answered your deepest calling? What does your higher self want from you? Or what does your higher self want to see out of you? Okay? That's what you need to figure out as well. Organize it, plan it, be practical with yourself, but answer your deepest calling, because that's what's going to help you feel the most delivered in your own personal life. All right, and share your voice. Come out of the cave and persecution and express yourself. Sometimes the reason why we're not delivered from a situation is because we're not speaking up about the fact that we're uncomfortable in it. We love to sit there and be happy and, it's all good, everything's fine. But then on the inside, you're like, no, I'm not fine. No, I am not. Why are you lying to these people? You don't even like them. Why are you lying? Like, you want to be delivered, basically. But you're just on the outside, like, playing it cool. And this card is saying, share your voice. Don't be afraid to express yourself and say what is going on with you. Because when you communicate clearly to the universe and to God and say what you want, what happens? How clear are you being? And how badly do you want to be delivered? How badly are you willing to go through this initiation process in order to, express yourself more boldly and come into that balance with someone else as well, with the King of Cups coming out, having that transformation. All right, so this was your reading for this week, my divine feminines. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. Please book your divine session with me right below after you click show more. And I will see you next week. Have a wonderful time. Bye.